ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः. So very good morning to everybody. I'm seeing quite many new faces today who didn't come yesterday, so I will reintroduce Swami Sumanasananda again, because for the benefit of those who are coming today. So, revered Swami Sumanasananda is a senior monk of our order. He received his monastic vows in the year 1991 from the 12th President, Srimad Swami Bhuteshananji Maharaj. And Maharaj has been very actively involved, mainly with the student community during his long tenure of service life in the order. He was the principal, the headmaster of the high school at Ramharipur in West Bengal, and then the headmaster of our Malda school, Malda Higher Secondary School. And after that, he went on to become the secretary of our Cherrapunji Ashrama, which runs close to 70 schools, catering to more than 10,000 students and 300 teachers. So from Cherrapunji, Maharaj was posted to South Africa in Durban. While in Durban, he was also instrumental in the re-affiliation of our center at Lusaka. And he was heading both the centers in Durban as well as in Lusaka. Then from South Africa, Maharaj was posted to Hollywood, where he is now as the assistant minister. So we are very happy that Maharaj has graciously accepted our invitation to be here for 3-4 days. Yesterday we had a talk on the Sermon on the Mount, and today will be a type of retreat. 2 talks on who am I. So we thank you, Maharaj, once again for being here with us. And Maharaj is a very good singer also. Today we may have an opportunity to get a glimpse of that as well. So I hand it over to you, Maharaj, now to please take on from here.
Thank you. Om Asato Ma Sadgamayo Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamayo Mrityorma Mritangamayo. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us from unreal to the real. Lead us from the darkness of ignorance to the light of knowledge. Lead us from death to immortality. Om peace, peace, peace unto all. Very good morning to all of you. The Swami was telling my very dear brother before his joining as the member of the mission, he used to come where I was working in a village in Bankura district, mother's birthplace. 15 years I was there, and as a schoolboy he used to come. So I'm very happy to come and visit this center, which is being led by Swami Kirti Pradhanandaji. And he was telling that we are very happy Maharaj has accepted. I am more than you are happy. I feel I'm blessed to have this privilege to be with the wonderful devotees of Hillstone Center. I have heard Sapna Devi's name many times, And some of the devotees, Mridulama and her wonderful husband, they visited our another center in San Diego. There also I got introduced, and they invited me. And this is the chance that we have come here. And already I met many of the very dear devotees. Some people came, oh, Swamiji, you have been in Cherrapunji. I am a daughter of girl of Shillong. Oh, all right, very, very good. However, so really, I am very, very happy to be amidst you. And the topic today is a wonderful one. I didn't select the topic. Actually, the next one is a sequel. Who am I? This we will be talking about for some time. And if time permits and I get a chance, I shall be happy to. I am not a good singer, but I used to sing good. They used to tell. But now I am just an old man, not a sweet voice, rough, completely. I understand it has lost its sweetness. So, however, still, I like to sing, and it's a pleasure, it is joy. Swamiji said, if you can sing properly, love music, through music, it can be a sadhana. Through music, you can realize God. So one of our vice presidents, Swami Omkaranandaji Maharaj, very powerful speaker. He was the head of our Jagodhan Center and the vice president of the order. And when he was a brahmachari, Mahapurush Maharaj used to love him so much that anybody wants to do some arguments. He was very conversant in scriptures. He used to take, as a brahmachari, he used to take classes with other brahmacharis. So that man, a powerful man, he, at the old days, started singing bhajans and other. Why? Swamiji said this, Swamiji liked music, so music is a part of our life, part of sadhana. So, whether we can sing it properly or not, but we should always try to and make a chorus, join, come, join in the congregation. So, these are the good things about music. However, I come to the topic. From time immemorial, these people, human beings, Swamiji said, of all the animals, everyone has its value of life, but this body, killing anything is not good. Every body, living body has its value, but of all the bodies, this human body is like the temple. We have, by God's grace, we have got this human body. It is not an ordinary thing. Manushyattang mumukshuttam mahapurusha samsraya. Shankaracharya in his Vivekachudamani said, three things are very rare. Durlabhang trayamavayata dvaivanu hetukam manushyattang mumukshuttam mahapurusha samsraya. What is this mumukshuttam? Mumukshuttam means to know the truth. Desire to be liberated. Who am I? If this question doesn't come, why I will go to a doctor, a physician, and be treated? If I don't feel that I am sick, I have some problem, I won't go. So that desire is there in us as a human being. We have got this very rare birth, and it cannot happen without the grace of God. And God's grace come, there is a saying, God helps those who help themselves. God's grace will be there, but self-effort also will be there. After 8.4 million lives we get, it is believed among the Hindus that we get the human body. We begin our life with hydra, amoeba, virus, bacteria, what God knows, mother knows. But there is evolution is going on. But Swamiji said, yes, your theory of evolution is valid, no doubt. It is in the animal kingdom up to that. But for human beings, there is something. It is not that survival of the fittest. We have to live at the cost of others. It is not that. Evolution, involution. That potential, if that is not there, in the seed, then how from the seed such a big banyan trees come? So nothing can be had out of nothing. Science believe in that. So Swamiji gave, when he came to America and the West, yes, at that time there was a very powerful theory. People were asking the evaluation. We have come from the this E level, very lower level from monkeys, where through evolution we are coming. Swamiji said, then you have to accept the involution also. That potential divinity is there. Otherwise, never ever divinity can be manifest through human beings. So, however, our topic is different. Swamiji is telling, of course, all animals are temples too, but man is the highest, the Taj Mahal of temples. If I cannot worship in that, no other temple will be of any advantage. The moment I have realized God sitting in the temple of every human body, the moment I stand in reverence before every human being and see God in him or her, that moment I am free from bondage. Everything that binds vanishes and I am free. So, this desire to know the truth, who am I? Where from have I come? Where will I go? Thousands of years back, where there was no light of Shabhuta, civilization, they are in India, sages, rishis and munis, they were spending their time, days and nights in meditation. What is the goal of life? Why are we here? How could we come here? Where will we go? The death of the body, decaying and destroying of the body, be it cremation or burial, whatever it is the end of the body. I am the body only, or that some truth is there. So many questions were there. So these are all eternal questions. Time immemorial it is coming. Whenever human beings could start thinking, these things also are coming. In other animals, it is not there. So these questions, they have got the solution and solved also. We find in the Kathopanishad, Upanishad also, many questions are there. The Gurudev, Kaspinno Bhagavo Vignate Sarvamidam Vignatam Bhavati iti. I have come to know from you what actually is the reality behind. By knowing which everything will be known. Out of ignorance, we are suffering, we have to be enlightened. What is that light? What is that knowledge? What is that we have to know, and by knowing which, we will go beyond this life and death, this suffering. What is that? And Gurudev said, Atmanang Viddhi, you don't need to read the all books of the library. The other day I was in Austin. They took me to the Austin University, Texas University, UT, University of Texas. Oh God, what a big library building. So really, you see, there is no end of knowledge. We can read one book, two books, three books, everything. But if we want to know the reality behind, then as mothers do at home, you fill the one rice while boiling, preparing rice, cooking rice. You understand, one rice, either it is boiled, good. It is overboiled or it is less boiled. By touching one or two grains, you understand the big cauldron or pot, it is full of rice. What is the condition of others? So, by all our ornaments are prepared of gold. Main thing is gold is behind. This is when it is golden, some thing is used here, it is called necklace. Another one will be bracelet, another one will be ring, another one will be earring. So many things, names are there, but behind everything, there is the reality. Main thing is gold in different forms, murtis. In India, Durga Puja time, so many hundreds and thousands of Durga murtis are prepared by the potters. They do that, all these things, kumur, those who do. Nicely, they are doing so many things. But behind all the murti, reality is, it is made of clay images. If you know a grain of clay, what it is, you know what is that in that elephant, in that horse, in that, so many murtis are there in all murtis. So, know thyself. You don't need to know the whole world what is happening. If you know the reality behind, then you can go beyond all this suffering, birth and death. And that is the goal of life. Upanishad said it. There are two sections in the Vedas. This Upanishad section through which you can liberate yourself, be one with the ultimate reality. Another one is Karmakando, by doing yajnas, the sacrifices, good activities, good karmas. You can go to the higher spheres, what you call Swarga, Loka, and spend there for some time, some years, some centuries, some millenniums, and again come back. Even it is Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, we call Indra, these are all posts. For some time, they are there. Again, they have to come back. When they are punna, this merit, kshine punne morto lokang vishanti. Everyone has to come back. To be liberated, you have to know that knowledge of that Brahman Atman identification. So, this through Upanishads, we find who am I, what actually is the reality. Small, there is a beautiful story in the Upanishads also. Through stories, we come to know what is happening. Many deep messages are given through different stories. So, small boy of 9 years, Nachiketas, he visited Yamraja by being instructed, actually scolded by his father. The small boy, you see how ignorance works, Maya, delusion. His father was a rishi, a muni, and he was doing this Bajasravash, Sarvo Jit Yajna. By doing that Homa, Yajna, sacrifice, he will get everything. And the condition is that he will distribute everything, whatever he has got. And he was very tricky. You see how he become trapped in Maya, possession. Possession and passion. These two things are making us everything. Passion and possession. Lust and lucre. These things. Passion and possession. If these two things are controlled, in the Upanishad it is said, if you want to know that ultimate reality, who you are actually, you are that, thou art that, answer will come. I will come to that. Then you have to control your mind, your senses. Then you will come to know the reality. But the path is Shirasadhara Nishita Duratta Durgam Patastat Kavaya Vadanti. This Kathopadishad is a wonderful book, very 125. Swamiji said all sadhus or those who are really seekers of spirituality, real Vedantin, they should all memorize this. We used to chant. I was chanting leader in Benrugot. We used to chant these things, but not fully memorized. But what I am telling, wonderful messages are there. Message of strength, message of immortality. Just now I chanted that lead us from death to immortality. In the Kathopadishad, Yamraja, this king of death, was encountered by a small boy of 9 years, being asked means his father was giving all the ordinary. When first Upanishad corporations read, just a young brahmachari, oh God, we were laughing and laughing. What his father were giving to the others, being Rishi Muni, you see how we feel attracted for more and more position and position. He was gifting the cows, Pitodoka Jagdhatrina Dugdha Doha Nirindriyaha. Pitodoka. Those things, those cows here, his home condition is, I will give everything in gifts, as gifts. So you all come, bless my, pray for me, so that my sacrifice, my yajna, it becomes perfect, blessed by one and all, and then it will be blessed by the God also, and I will get sarvajit, I will get everything. But condition is, I will give away everything, whatever position I have. But he was giving away as gifts, pito doka. Pito means who have already lust water, udaka water, all those cows who drank the last drop of water, means condition is this. कि नाम नाम सत्य है दुग्ध दोहा पितोदोका दुग्ध दोहा ना पितोदोका जग्ध trina jagdha trina, who have taken the last trina, grass, piece of grass, means cannot chew anymore, cannot drink anymore, waiting for the last breath. So, and then when this meaning we got, young brahmachari, oh God, we are laughing. These things also people can give. It is a story in the Upanishad, try to understand. And it is associated with the Rishis Munis. How Mahamaya is working. Daivi esha gunamoyi mama maya durattaya. It is not that easy thing, my dear Arjun. In the Gita, Bhagavan is telling, you want to know the truth. It is not that easy thing. But through self-effort and through my grace, God's grace, it can be achieved. That Brahmogyan, it is not impossible, difficult, but possible. Abhyasana tu konte vairagyena cha griyate. If we practice it, abhyasa means practice. And vairagyana means detached, doing all activities, works, but not having the identity with this, attachment with this. Yes, I'm doing everything but unattached. So gradually, these things come through God's grace as we have got this human body, which is very rare and can be had only through the grace of God. Daivanugraha hetukam. Then only you can get three things which are very rare: human body, desire to know the truth, who am I? That is to know the truth, and then you will get a guru also, a teacher also. In the Katapati it is there, Ascharya Bhakta, Kushalasya Labdha, like father, like son. Jamun guru, tamun chala. Like teacher, like disciple. Teacher also, a man of illumination. The disciple also is gifted, competent to receive what the guru will give. Then it will come, Tattvamasi, Shetoketu, I tell, thou art that. After so many things, talking, and thou art that, Brahman. And Shishya, disciple also, is elevated to such a sublime condition that the moment that word, these are called Mahavakyas, 4 Mahavakyas are there in the Upanishad. These Mahavakyas are, all the Upanishads are giving all great truths, but these are great statements, this Mahavakyas, 4 Mahavakyas, Prajnanam Brahma. Then Ayamatma Brahma, Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi. Prajnanam Brahma. What is that? Absolute knowledge is Brahman. That absolute consciousness, that is Brahman. Another one is Ayamatma Brahma. This self is Brahman. This individual self and that cosmic self, that is Brahman. And then Guru will tell, thou art that. You are not this body, my dear. My dear disciple, you have come to know, by knowing which everything can be known. It is that knowledge of thyself, yourself. Atmanang Bandhi, you know thyself. We do not know ourselves. What a foolish question and direction. Know thyself means who can, who else than me know myself? I know myself. I have got so many degrees and these and that. In the gospel, M was telling, how is your wife? Master was asking, oh, you are married also. Oh God, hey Ramlal. And he was thinking, oh God, what is wrong in that? Bap Thakur Dada Choddo Purush, all are marrying. What wrong I have done? All my forefathers, grandfathers, great grandfathers, everyone married, and so what? I have not done anything illegal and illicit thing. A father, mother arranged, and I have married. So what? This man is crazy. Oh, publicly, and a barber is present, telling, oh, you have married. Oh, Ramlal. As if he has done something very terrible, offensive something. So he was thinking, oh God, first day came, I thought, I was trying to commit suicide. And a few words were there, it was so soothing, and I was thinking, this man is so wonderful, man, so sweet, so nice, the place is so beautiful. I don't like to leave this place. Pa jete in Bengali, English translation of gospel is not that forward is there. In Bengali, when you read it, the gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, the language, the description, the way it is flowing, it is really wonderful. However, it is difficult to translate all these emotions and descriptions in a foreign language. However, what I am telling, first day he was so much impressed that he was trying to commit suicide. The person who recorded this gospel of Sri Ramakrishna and being by side with Sri Ramakrishna being worshipped by the millions now, he was trying himself to commit suicide, being completely frustrated and depressed in family life. A wonderful teacher, headmaster in two schools in Calcutta, and those schools are not ordinary schools, schools founded by Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. And Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar was a fool that he could not get another competent, qualified teacher to head the institution. He doesn't understand that one person taking two, there will be, we know, if you accept too much responsibilities, even though you are very competitive, you are very sincere, but still, if you have got one child, you can take care. If you have two, you will manage. Three, it will be a problem. Four, you cannot manage. Even though you are your mother, the same loving mother. So it is not that easy thing. But Vidyasagar gave him no. Through Palanquin, he used to go from this school to that school. In those days, there was no cabs, cars in Calcutta Street, on Calcutta Street. This fit on and this cars were there, palanquins were mostly used. However, such a man, successful in all spheres, students, Birajanandaji was his student, Premanandaji his student, Trigunatatyanji his student, Raja Maharaj his students, many were his students. And this man also was a wonderful demeanor, very nice man, but very frustrated, could not manage his wife and his father. He was living in a separate rented home. In those days, any educated, so-called good people living away from his father, at the old days, father, mother need their presence. And that also you are headmaster. People will ask, what right do you have to become, to teach others? What you will teach? Your life is the message. My life is my message. Your life that you cannot live with your father, mother, you are not doing your duty. You are being guided by your wife, and you will teach the boys. At that time, and he was trying to commit suicide, being a failure in family life. And first day he was so impressed by Sri Ramakrishna's words that again I will come. Second day went, at the earliest I come. And Sri Ramakrishna just asked, Acha, you are married? Do you have your parivar? Yes, married. Oh God, married, he was thinking. Then description is there. He put his head down, what wrong I have done. Then there was a child, any child? Oh God, Ramla, there is children. Married life children will be there. What is wrong in that? that he was thinking, oh God, talking to this person is very difficult. Then asked, how is your wife? And he said, he thought, I am a blue in the Calcutta University. He was always bagging the first, second, or third rank, getting, in those days, we call stipend, some kind of. So he was always blue in the university, first, second rank, third rank. And headmaster in two scholars, very bright student. So, and compared to his qualification in those days, mothers, women were not allowed to go to the school and college. There was no question. A little bit, whatever the elementary something learned. So he was answering, not bad, but illiterate, ignorant, master immediately, ignorant. And you are a man of knowledge. She is ignorant. Publicly you are talking. What is knowledge? Do you know what is knowledge? He was thinking, I have memorized. And he was a very good teacher. Birojananji, two headmaster in two schools, visiting professor, teacher, lecturer in two colleges. Try to understand. Two colleges he used to teach as a visiting lecturer. And permanent post is to headmaster in two schools. Try to understand. Birojananji was his college student. So they were changed. The moment he would come, they had so much respect that they would all come, maintain calm and quiet, silent. Other teachers, they used to take a little liberty to do something. But in M's class, he was so impressive and personality was so demanding that all students became calm and quiet when he used to enter this class. That man, he said, wife is ignorant, master used to, are you Gyani? Oh, she is ignorant. Are tumi Gyani? Do you know what is knowledge? Then he came to know that reading books are not actually knowledge. It is also knowledge. What? Dve vidde veditabbe parachoiva paracha. In the Upanishad it is there. There are two types of vidyas, learning, knowledge. That is also necessary. But it is a materialistic knowledge. To maintain your material body, you need this physical sciences and knowledge of the physical world. But there is another world. There is another science, spiritual science. This is physical science. Swamiji said that this is physical science and that is spiritual science. There is nothing. Without knowing that spiritual science, you cannot. By reading books, in the Upanishad also is there. These Atman cannot be known. Bahuna shruteno. By lecturing, I can give lecture for hours, but it will not prove me, it will not make me a knower of the Atman if I have not realized it. By lecturing, Bhag Boikhari Shabda Chori, Shankaracharya has said. This is the kind of educated people, they want to speak in different cadence, language, and enjoy it. Oh, how nicely I have defended. This is a kind of enjoyment, intellectual enjoyment, entertainment. But that is not the knowledge. Knowledge is something different. So, M was very much impressed that knowing God is knowledge. He came to know from Sri Ramakrishna. And not knowing God is ignorance. And now you understand how many of us are men or women of knowledge and what is other thing I am not telling. Our condition, you just imagine. These things are there. Devidde viditabbe parachoiva paracha. There are two types of knowledge. The paravidya, that is the knowledge of the Atman, the Brahman, and anything other than that is not paravidya. That is apara, secondary, not the highest one. What is that? I have memorized, suppose, the whole of Vedas I can quote, whole of Bhagavata, Mahabharata, Gita, Chandi, Vedas, Upanishad, anything you ask. but I am not a Brahmogyani, nor of the truth, nor of the Brahman. So these are also is there. After knowing that ultimate reality, truth, who am I? I am that. Knowing that, tata veda aveda bhavati, Ved, you can throw it to the dustbin. Sri Ramakrishna says, when you get the list and you have purchased the things to be sent to the daughter's house, you throw the list. With Paramahansa, there will be no books. We have come, this is something I will quote from Swamiji, something from Kathopanishad, something I have kept some notes, how to show the devotees that you see how much I labored, how many books I have read for preparing your talk, this, that, thing, so many. Just I am telling a little jokingly. It is not that. Anything we do, it is our offering to the feet of Sri Ramakrishna. But a little spice I am adding to it so that you all enjoy. I am also enjoying. But what I am telling, Sri Ramakrishna said, with Paramahansa, there will be no book. M was asking the Brindaji, how many books he reads? Many books are there in his room. That Brindaji, the attendant servant, maid servant, she was telling, oh, my child, go, books. Where is the books? Everything is on his tongue. Swamiji delivered the best lectures in Chicago, went unprepared. All others. Afterwards, he wrote, I am a fool. I did not know anything, and I was so nervous. And everyone was giving nice lecture with books, with their articles, their writing, their essays. They have come prepared. I did not have any. And Ma Saraswati was sitting there, and whatever he said, it was the best, the essence of religion, essence of spiritual life, essence of everything. So, God's ways are very mysterious. One cannot understand. That is also, we think we understand God's ways. In the Mahabharata, the story is there. Ashtabashus, one Bashu of the Ashtabashus, son of Mother Ganga, a celibate, a knower of the Brahman, a man of knowledge, such a, the grandsire, Bhishma, was shedding tears when Arjuna, Sri Krishna and others went to see him after the battle was over, and he was waiting for good time, lying on Sarasajja, bed of arrows. And from a distance, Arjuna found that and the Pitamaha Bhishma was shedding tears. Then Arjuna was telling, because Arjuna is already enlightened by this time. Gita he has got from Sri Krishna. Now he is comparing that this Pitamaha is so attached to the world, such a man of knowledge. He also shedding tears, he loves the body, that much so much. Sri Krishna said, it is not that, my dear, what you are thinking. Then why he is shedding tears? So they came, approached, and asked, can we ask one question? Yes, no. He was telling, what you need? Well, I am feeling that I will give up my body. I want to touch my mother, Ganga. Arjun, you see the technology in those days. And we are so unaware, oblivious of our past, and running after, Swamiji said, that leaving behind, aside all the pearls and jewels, you are running after some imitation of glass and thinking, because it is very glittering more, and you are thinking you have got. Those are all imitations, leaving your own heritage. It is so precious. However, Arjun, with the help of the arrow, brought the mother Ganges there. Where is Ganges and where is Kurukshetra? Ganges water came, it flowed, he touched it, and feeling that he was enjoying the matri, dugdha matri stone, that he was, that it was so sweet, he said, I am satisfied now. Before I give me up my body, Ganga Jal took. Then anything problem? Why you have been shedding tears? Well, Sri Krishna knows, you tell, Sri Krishna was telling, no, you tell. Then he said, all right, you want to glorify your devotee? All right. I was thinking that 24 hours this God is with them, this Pandavas. And Pandava is Dharmaputra Yudhishthir, the son of Dharma. They can never ever do anything unrighteous. Following the path of truthfulness, Dharma, being protected by the none other than the God himself, Sri Krishna. Even after that, their wife is being molested, mother is being sent in the jungles, have lost their throne and kingdom and suffering like anything. What is this divine play, Leela? I am now dying. I thought I am a man of knowledge. I know everything. I know I have known everything known. Now I understand. What is the will of God? It is mysterious ways it works. I do not know how Swamiji came to the prominence after so much of suffering. Overnight, stormed the Bastille. It is like that. So, we come, this aim got that recorder of the gospel, that is knowing God, knowing Brahman is knowledge. All other knowledge are secondary. With that, we earn our livelihood for the maintenance of the body. That is also good, but that is not the goal of life. Physical science, physical knowledge of the physical world we need, but with that, we have to go beyond that. We have to know the knowledge of the spirit, knowledge of the Atman, and that is called Paravidya. And when you know that, there is no need of Vedas, Upanishad. Books are books. Sri Ramakrishna said, you take an almanac, and it is written in the almanac that you have got this year. There will be I am coming from Cherrapunji, 12,000 millimeter rainfall every year, and an average. 1950 there was 25,000 millimeter. We have our rain gauge station in the ashram itself. Every day as head, I used to come to know the record. That was there. In the almanac it is written, this much rain will be there. Master is telling how important, and so বাংলায় বলে চোখে আঙুল দিয়ে দেখিয়ে দেওয়া, means you will not forget. If somebody touch where is my eyes, and he touches your eyeball, you will say, all right, I have understood, I don't need your help anymore. You will no more say, where is my eyes? You understand, because চোখে আঙুল দিয়ে, in the eyes has been pointed out by the touch of the eyeball. So, what I am telling, this understanding of the Atman, which is the goal of human life, it is so rare, so precious, that once you get it, you don't need the help of any other thing. There is no value of books and other things. You can give up anything. Many things are written in the book that is not there. You have to practice and get it. And that is through several stories. This, who am I? We can know it. And Kathomupanishad is meant for that. Small boy, I will read out some mantra slokas through which this small boy was enlightened. He came to know the Atma Tattva. And this boy went. Jamraja was absent. 3 days he did not eat anything and starving. So Jamraja came and with folded hand, oh, I am sorry, I am a householder and you are a brahmachari, you have come, and 3 days you have not been taking anything. Oh God, something wrong will happen to my household. So please, you take food, something, water, accept my hospitality, and I will give you 3 boons, because I am 3 days late and you are waiting, fasting here 3 days. So he's going. Then finally he asked, what you want, I will give. He said, eyang prete bichikitsa manusya astityete naim astiti choike. There are in the in the reality we find everything is changing. This body also dies. Is body dies means everything dies? Or is there anything? Many say after death it remains. Many say it does not. You are Jamraja, king of death. You know, after death anything remains or not remains. Means, is there anything behind this body? Or body is everything? Nothing beyond the body. Then he was, Jamraja was saying, oh, my dear boy, you are a small boy. Why all these philosophical questions? Eat, drink, and merriment. You see all these things. You take kingdom, you take Satayasho, Bhava. Hmm, what you want? Anything you want, I will give that. You enjoy all these things. What you want, I will give. But don't ask all these questions. Satayusha, putra putran bririsha. Ah, you will have such a long life. So long you will not like to die, you will not die. It is with me. I will give that. But don't ask all this. Take these horses, ask for songs, sons, grandsons, animals, elephants, horses, kingdom, long life, as long as you like. You take all these things, but don't ask this question. This is very important. Even devas do not know properly the answer of this question. They are also deluded. They have doubt about this. They cannot confidently determined way cannot say it is or it not. So leave those things, my dear boy. Enjoy all these. The celestial damsels are there, musics are there. All these things, enjoy what you want. So he was trying to distract his mind. Good teachers, anything and everything you will ask and immediately answer, it is not that. Upanishad, it is there. Shamit Pani, with folded hand, taking some articles for the sacrificial fire, and this firewood, and with all humility, offering some personal service to the Guru. Then, if you ask, then Guru will bless you with the correct answer. But if you don't show humility, if you don't do any personal seva, and you are not actually, you have gone only to just measure the scholarship of your guru, or to insult him, or to make something, then those who are really jnani, they will not even talk to you, and they will not answer. So many stories are there. Time is short. When Ravanji was on deathbed, he was also, you see, Gyani. He has done something wrong, but what to do? This is, began with this passions and positions, this Ravana's passion, this ego, too much of arrogance. Nobody's good advice he accepted. That is why fall of Ravana, you see, from where he has come down. So Ramchandraji wanted, you see how the gods and great people glorifies, give the value and honor to each and everyone where it is deserved. You see, Ravana was also on deathbed waiting for giving up the body, and Ramchandra is telling Lakshmana, yes, Ravana is a Gyani, Vedagga. Where will you get such a Gyani? Go and ask him questions. Oh, Lakshmana was burning. I will go to Ravana to ask, he will be my guru. Asking question and having answer means you are my guru, I am your chala. He was very unhappy. The Ramchandra is ordering, and Ramchandra has ordered, cannot say no. He cannot disobey and dishonor Ramchandra. Ravana, he can do anything and he can kick even. But Ramchandra, so he was not going. He said, why I will go to Ravana? No, how? Then Ramchandra said, my dear brother, something wrong he has done and he has been punished. You see his condition. Just give up the body. Everything everyone does not know. He knows, he's Vedagga. He's a man of knowledge, he knows everything. Go. Any question you ask, he knows that he will give the answer. Ramchandra said, so he went and stood near the head and said, hey Ravana, you are dying. So Ramchandra said, say what you would like to say. And Ravana did not even say anything. Lakshmana wants honor, and he has this level, a different discrimination is there. not everything equal. So Lakshmana became more, Kepe gache ekebare, more unhappy. That it is an insult. I am talking to you and you are not even talking. And so turning your back to me, and so burning. Lakshmana came back and Ravana said, yes, brother. What happened? Ravana told, no, no, idiot, nonsense. He did not, these are my words. He did not say anything. What happened? He did not say anything. He did not say anything. He was minimum courtesy. He doesn't know. What happened? Where did you stand? I stood near his head. Did not you stand near his leg? Why I should stand near Ravana's leg side? Don't you know? In the scripture it is there. When you ask some questions, you are disciple. And the person answers, he should be given a higher seat, sitting on the floor with folded hand, with all humility. When you are, in the Gita there are Chaturvidha Bhajantam, there are Artho, Artharthi, Jiggashu, Gyani. These people. Gyani also want to know, enjoy. Artho, they want, oh God, give me say. Artharthi, those who want something from me. And this Jiggashu, this Jiggashu. If you are not Jiggashu, Jiggashu means a questioner, the inquisitiveness is there. If you don't want to know anything, then Ravana is not a fool. Main Gyani, real Gyani, genuine Gyani is, they don't talk nonsense and they don't talk to the nonsensical persons also. You showed all your audacity. Go quickly. Stand near the feet. With humility you ask. Again he was burning. Oh, I am to go back to Ravana who took away Sitama. So he could not bear. But Ramchandraji said again, no, and this time says, Ravanji, Ramchandraji said, you will give up your body now. You are Gyani. You tell something which I do not know. Then Ramchandraji asked me, so please tell. Oh God, with all humility, oh, okay, Lakshmana, what can I teach you? You have read everything. What is there that I can teach you, my dear? You know everything what is there in the scripture. What I can teach you, I cannot. But since Ramchandraji has sent you, and since you are junior in age, I have a little experience than you. You are junior. And through experience, I have learned something. That I tell something. It is not that I am your lecturing and you have to learn it. You know everything, my dear. But I will say from my experience what I learned. And because Ramchandraji has sent, you have come, my dear, surely, with all love and humility and just feeling emotion, he then said that this wonderful, it is also a teaching in our life, that Shubhasya Shighram or Shubhasya Kalaharanam, that I wanted to you know my power when I was, now I am dying, no power is there, but I had the power to do some, whatever Shubha comes. Our mind is always, it is changing. Mind something, now it is very pure, thinking of God. Next moment, if it is not pure and controlled, yogi will not do that, but ordinary people like us, our mind sometimes will think good, something bad. So it came to my mind that I visited hell and heaven. I went myself. And I thought, why people will suffer in the hell? I will make stairs to the heaven. People will go walking, no problem. And I had that power. I thought, I am there. I am Amar. I will not die. I'll do. But it was a wonderful thing. If I could do that, how many people would bless me? You see, now I am dying. I did not do at the proper time. I was Dirghashutrita, procrastination. So now it is gone. I could not do it. It is good action. If I could do, then people. Another thing, whenever I go out of my kingdom, Lanka, you see, all the waters of the ocean is salty. People cannot drink it. So I thought, what? My power? You know my power, what I had. I will make the Kshir Samudra, the ocean of nectar. So I wanted to do that, and I knew I could do it. And I was taking time. Now I am dying. Suddenly it happened. And Ashubhasya, Shubho, anything Shubho, immediately you execute. Ashubhasya, Shurpanakha came and said something about Sitama, and immediately I went there to execute and take him, take her away. So you see, it is bad karma. Did not I know that in the scripture it is written there? It is not, you cannot touch somebody else's wife. But you see, immediately I executed. And Shurpanakha said, you have to have that lady yours, and I also. But it was a bad decision. If I could have given a little time, then my conscience would have directed me better. Say, no, don't do, don't do. So Ashubhasya, also sometimes in our mind it will come. But don't try to immediately execute that. Shubha, anything comes, do it. Otherwise, you want to donate something for a good cause. You go home, your wife will say, oh God, why you will give 10,000? 5,000, everything is too much. Huh? Family is there, where you don't think of. That day, that son is there, that day. You are a father, you want to give something. The son, the moment son comes, oh, last time I wanted that money, you did not give. Everything you are giving in the ashram, everything you are giving in the temple here and there. I am your son, what you have done for me? I say, that's all right. To please them, 10,000 will be 5,000. Then another person will come. The more you take time, more. One day you will forget. And so now I am also poor. I am not in a condition to donate, do any good things. This will happen. Anything good comes in our mind, if we don't execute it. Job, then. I said, no, as today many people have come. I will do japa meditation later on. Every day I do 1 hour. I will do. Let them go. Let them go now. Now I am feeling tired. So half an hour will do. And while doing half an hour, then also now half an hour also I am feeling sleepy. 15 minutes is there. Every day I do 5,000. Today 100, 180 is sufficient. So it will come always in our mind. And I am not making joke. Holy Mother said, once I had fever and I was not sitting and doing japa meditation, lying I was doing. The Holy Mother is not doing for herself, for her own. She was doing for all of us. That is why good food also will come and all this thing is going on. It is all the result of tapasya of Holy Mother. So what I am telling, Holy Mother then said, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, my fever has gone. And I was feeling still that I cannot sit, and I had sitting. Then one day I said, no, this is laziness. Tamosikata is possessing me. So I am being taken by the tamosikata, laziness. It is not good. So forcibly I sat that day. And after that again I could do. Mind is like that. Good, bad, it comes. Immediately we should do good things. Otherwise, we forget. It is not that intentionally we will not do. Intentionally we will do something wrong. But it happens. So, this purification of mind is very good and very necessary. So the boy asked those questions that I will not ask God. You are trying to distract my mind, my dear Jamraja. Since you are telling gods also do not know, means you know everything. This is a secret knowledge. You must share it with me. You said you have given me word that you will give me this boon. So I don't want to argue. You, Tabo Nirte Gite, Baha, all these joy, damsels and other things, you enjoy. Whole life and thousands years, million year you take, don't come to the point. Tell me. Then Bhagavan, then Jamraja was just telling, I read a few slokas, very wonderful slokas from this. Sarve Veda Yad Padam Amananti Tapangsi Sarmani Cha Yad Badanti Jadichanti Brahmacharjang Charanti Tatte Padam Sangrahina Brabhimi Om Ittitat. Time is short, and I am telling you, Jamraja's time also short, my time also is short. So Jamraja is telling, I am Brabhimi, in brief, I am giving you this about that what you want to know. That goal which the Upanishads praise as the highest, which only austerities reveal, and which is won by those prepared to practice continence. I will briefly tell you, my dear, what is it is. It is Om. This Om symbolizes both our Brahman with attribute, Nirgun, Nirakar, Sagun, Sakar. What is that? Brahman with attribute, Brahman without attribute. Para Brahman, Para Brahman, and Apara. Apara Brahman, Para Brahman, both are symbolized, signified by this word Om. So he was describing, then he is telling that no jayate mriyate ba vipaschid nayang kutaschid no babhuva kaschid ajo nitta sassato ayam purana no hannate hannamane sharire. My dear, you see that Atman and Brahman, this Atman, this self and that self, it is one, identical. Some people think body, I am killing, nobody can kill anybody. That Atman cannot be. They both are wrong. Though both people who think I am killing or are thinking he or she is killing me, I am being killed, nobody, both are ignorant. They do not know the truth. That Atman cannot be killed. It is Ajo, Nitya, Shashvato, Ayang Purano. It is eternal. It is birthless, deathless, changeless. Nobody can do anything. In the Gita also, Bhagavan is telling Arjuna, you have lost yourself, my dear. Where from? This Kutastha Kashmala Vishame Samapastitam, Klabam Masma Kamapartana. Stand up and express your divinity within, Swamiji said. Stand up and fight. Where from all these things? Don't you know? You are talking like a Pandit, as if I do not know anything scripture, and behaving like a fool. Ashochan onu ashostang praggavadang means Gyani. Bhasa say, you are talking like a Gyani, but you fool, behaving like a fool. What is this? Don't you know? Noinang chindanti shastrani, noinang dahati pavaka, na choinang kledanta na shashayita marat. Don't you know? This fire cannot burn it, sword cannot cut it, air cannot dry it up. It is Ajo, Nitya, Shashvato, Ayam, it is eternal, birthless, deathless, changeless, and thou art that. Those who think that I am being killed or somebody is killing, no, this self is not born. It doesn't die either. It is not born of something, nor is something else born of it. It is without birth, eternal, unchanging, always present. The body perishes, but the self never perishes. If the killer thinks he is going to kill, and if the person killed thinks he has been killed, then both of them do not know, they are ignorant that the self does not kill and is also not killed. Nobody can kill you. Arjun, you will not kill anybody. Oh, they are already, Hota, I have done already. You just kolagas like a plantain tree, you nimittumatrang bhavasabhasachin. You stand there, you issue your arrows as I am directing, finish. Don't try to take the credit and don't try to find out the result also. Karmanyavadikaraste mahaparashukadachana. I am doing everything. Ahankara bimara atma karta hamiti mandate. Those who are ignorant, foolish, they think I am the karta, I am the doer. You are not. I am. I am means here also not the Krishna, a body, personal God. It is not that. It is that ultimate reality appearing as Krishna, which is birthless, deathless, changeless, working through this body. But Krishna is not the body. However, Anoroniyan, Mahatomahiyan, this wonderful description is there. This self is smaller than the smallest, bigger than the biggest. Tad dure, tad antike, another place description is there. Whatever, it is further than the furthest, and it is nearer than the nearest. Hridaya Guhayam. This nearer than it is. What more can be nearest than our heart? It is there. And it is there also. It is transcendent, it is immanent. So, all these wonderful things, and thou art that. Tattamasi Shetagoto. Shetagoto, thou art that. Thou art that. One story, one instance, thou art that. Thou art that. Know that there is no differentiation, no division, no duality. That Supreme Self and this individual self, Jivatma and Paramatma, it is one and identical and same. So it is bigger than the biggest, smaller than the smallest. It lies deep in the heart of every being as its own self. The person who has renounced all desires and has gained full control over the mind and other senses, sense organs, can see the greatness of the self. He then becomes free from all worries. So, when all worries will go, যে মত্তমা ধীর ন শোচতি, a birth and death, this body coming, going, these are all childish play. Those who are men and women of knowledge, they do not. Present in all forms, yet itself formless, the only permanent entity amidst impermanent things, great and all-pervasive is this self. Thinking of himself as this self, a wise person goes beyond sorrow. They don't become lost for anything. They don't grieve. Because what is sorrow? This falling the body, dying the body, and being born the body, neither they become elated nor they become lost. So, with all these words, giving the nature of this Atman, describing how it could be known, and I finish. Nayamatma pravochanena labdho no medhaya no bahuna shrutena yamevaisha vrinute tena labdho. What is that? This self cannot be grasped, realized, known by scholarship. Too much talking, as we do, too much reading, too much lecturing, too much lecturing. I attend everyone's lecture. Maharaj, I go there. The whole life we are attending the lecture, the initiation 30 years back, still question is not going from the mind. 30 years doing japa meditation. Scripture say, if you do, in the scripture, if you take one time name, একবার রাম নাম কি কৃষ্ণ নাম যত পাপ, আই এম কোটিং চৈতন্যদেব, যত পাপ হরে জীবের সাধ্য কি তত পাপ করে, কোটেড বাই ঠাকুর. ইট ইজ চৈতন্য ভাগবত, চৈতন্য লীলা, ইট ইজ দেয়ার. Chaitanyadev is telling, if you take God's name with all your sincerity and love and devotion and purity of mind, if you can take once Ram or Krishna or Vishnu, Hari, one time, it has that power, jato paap hore, so much of sinful acts result, it can burn to ashes. What is the power of the jivas, individual souls, with that we can commit so much of sinful act? We do not have that capacity. God's name is so powerful. Any amount of bad things we might have done, Master said in the gospel, it is there. It is like there is a mount of cotton. You just one point. Another story is there. Dark, the whole big room is dark and dark. Only one matches stick. You just, it is lighted, everything is known. So, don't be lost. Have faith in yourself. This self cannot be grasped by scholarship, by the power of the intellect, or by hearing about it from many sources. Only he whom it chooses can understand it. Yamevaisha vrinute teno labdho. To him does it reveal its identity. So, these are many instances are there through which final word is, who am I? Thou art that. Tat tvam osi. Setoketo, my dear disciple, thou art that. And this, by this time, hearing all this truth through the mouth of the realized soul, illumined Guru, the disciple also by this time has become qualified because his mind is pure, like the Nachiketo, not being deviated from the point, not being attracted to anything worldly. Only I want the knowledge of the spirit of the Atman. So he got it. And the Upanishad is also there. Guru is telling, Tat tam osi, thou art that. No, thou art that. You are not this body, you are not this. And in the next session, we will give the complete climax of this experience through the words of Shankaracharya. So we stop here. We all pray that may we all know our real self, who we are, by the grace of God and through our self-effort. Purushakar. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat.